So SLS was founded in 2005 as Smart Label Solutions, and we started as a software company. Realized very quickly with RFID technology, you really need a full solution. So we kind of morphed into a complete solutions provider. And so we now are a hardware manufacturer, have some of our own products. We also leverage the major manufacturers in the world, like Impinj or Zebra, and pull their technology in, and then have our own suite of software applications. And RFID really, from the passive perspective, is a chip that's enabled by an antenna. And that chip has a small amount of memory that you basically create a license plate for a thing. And then you can automatically track that without human intervention through a supply chain. SLS is focused on problem resolution with human data collection. So traditionally barcodes work very well, but they do rely on a user to pick up a barcode scanner, to have line of sight to a label, pull the trigger and have the laser read the label. RFID's real value is eliminating the human intervention. The technology originally focused on the apparel sector because that was the easy read, but we're now seeing it widely used in all supply chains, in manufacturing, transportation, logistics, healthcare. So we now have our M series, T series, and D series. D series is what we're known for, D standing for dock door solutions. A couple of the key features of that product are extremely scalable, where SLS can send a 4-man crew and light up a massive building with 200 dock doors in 8 days and start sending data. But down to the core functionality of the product, it's creating a very defined read zone, which is why it works so well at a dock door. We can also create choke points not just at dock doors. Imagine an NFL player walking out of the locker room and double check that he's got the right helmet, the right shoulder pad, and the right cleats on his feet as he heads to the field. Our T series, which stands for our tunnel products, are for validating contents of boxes. So RFID enabled things inside boxes traveling on conveyors in a supply chain. And then our M series, which stands for our mobile products, are used for the use cases of cycle counting a warehouse. Another key component of SLS is our ability to custom build solutions. So for instance, in the tire industry where we need purpose-built antennas that are a little bit out of the norm, we have a purpose-built lab, 9,000 square feet dedicated to that, where we can bring in tough-to-read products and then build solutions for those tough-to-read products. One of the neat things about the automated, non-human intervention collection of data is we can get visibility forward and backward in the supply chain when needed. So use cases like food, imagine a recall on beef. We can see what lot had the problem and then everywhere it went in the supply chain. We can specifically go to the items that were affected by that recall and only touch those and keep the rest of the supply chain intact. There's 3 components involved in making a solution work properly. You got the tag, the hardware that reads that tag, and then of course the software, which I think is a key component that gets overlooked. We've taken a lot of time focusing our hardware components that we've talked about to set them up as IoT devices and send out very light overhead messages, MQTT messages, out to the cloud. Our SLS View suite of products then is cloud-based, built on Microsoft Azure, and it allows us to feed data from, again, multiple trading partners. So in closing, Smart Label Solutions is really focused on supply chain. So if the issues that you're seeing in your business have to do with supply chain visibility, RFID is probably the right technology to solve that. SLS is probably the right company for you to contact to understand what technology is available to solve the problem and what are the pieces of the solution to ultimately give you a successful implementation and efficiency gains in your supply chain.